For thousands of years, civilizations have risen and fallen, leaving behind clues, whispers, and shadows. Yet some mysteries refuse to be solved, puzzles carved into stone, hidden in deserts, buried beneath oceans, and passed down through forgotten languages. Today, we journey deep into the ancient world, exploring astonishing mysteries that modern science still cannot fully explain. Let's begin where history begins, with questions no one can answer. Civilizations long gone have left behind extraordinary structures and artifacts that seem far too advanced for their time. One of the most baffling examples is the Great Pyramids of Giza, built more than 4,000 years ago. These enormous monuments align perfectly with the stars, specifically the Belt of Orion. Each pyramid is positioned with incredible precision, with an error margin so small even today's engineers would struggle to match it without laser technology. How did ancient builders move stones weighing as much as 70 tons? How did they create a structure mathematically perfect, aligned to true north with less than a fraction of a degree of error? Even with modern machinery, the task would be monumental. Yet ancient Egyptians did it using tools we still can't fully identify. Some claim advanced lost knowledge. Others point to forgotten engineering techniques. But the truth remains hidden beneath the desert sands. Travel a little south to Abydos and you find something even more mysterious. The Abydos carvings. Strange hieroglyphs on a temple wall appear to show modern machine shapes resembling a helicopter, a submarine, even an aircraft. Historians argue erosion or overlapping inscriptions created the illusion, but no explanation fits perfectly. Were they symbolic, a coincidence? Or was ancient humanity recording something we have yet to understand? Far across the ocean, in the dense jungles of Central America, the Mayans built cities so mathematically advanced that we still struggle to replicate their astronomical knowledge. The Mayan calendar predicted solar eclipses, planetary cycles, and celestial events centuries before modern science confirmed them. But among their ruins lies a greater mystery: crystal skulls. These are clear quartz shaped into perfect human skulls with no visible tool marks. Carving quartz today requires diamond-tipped machinery, yet these skulls appear polished from the inside out. Some believe they hold spiritual or energetic power. Others dismiss them as clever forgeries, but microscopic examinations reveal patterns too precise for hand tools and too old for modern replication. To this day, their true origin remains debated. Then there is the mystery of Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey. Older than Stonehenge by 6,000 years, it challenges everything we thought we knew about early humans. Hunter-gatherers were not supposed to build monumental architecture. Yet here stands a complex of massive stone pillars arranged in circles, carved with exquisite images of animals and symbols. The site seems to encode star patterns, possibly serving as a spiritual or astronomical center. But the biggest question is simple: why was it buried on purpose? The entire site was covered under tons of soil as if someone wanted to protect it or hide it. Was it sacred? Was it dangerous? We still don't know who built it or why it was abandoned. Your journey further east to India, where the ancient city of Dwarka lies submerged beneath the Arabian Sea. According to legend, this was the kingdom of Lord Krishna, a city with streets made of gold and palaces reaching the heavens. In 2002, divers discovered massive stone structures, underwater foundations, walls, and what appear to be streets stretching out in geometric patterns. Carbon dating suggests it may be nearly 10,000 years older than any known city. If true, it rewrites human history, placing advanced urban civilization far earlier than textbooks allow. But most of Dwarka remains underwater, unreachable, keeping its secrets locked away. Not all mysteries locked away. Some are carried in sound. In Peru, the ancient Nazca created massive ground drawings, geoglyphs of animals, birds, and abstract shapes stretching for miles. The most baffling part: these images can only be seen from the sky. How did a civilization with no flying technology create drawings so vast and precise? Scholars suggest they used ropes and measurements. But standing on the desert floor, you can't see the design at all. Someone had to guide them from above. Were they ceremonial paths, messages to gods in the sky, or evidence of ancient aerial knowledge? The Nazca lines give no answers, only silent wonder. Another Peruvian mystery is the fortress of Sacsayhuaman, built with massive interlocking stones, some weighing more than 300 tons. The walls fit so perfectly that you cannot slide a sheet of paper between them. No mortar was used. The stone blocks have complex multi-angled cuts that mesh together like a 3D jigsaw puzzle. Even with today's laser cutters and cranes, replicating such precision would be a challenge. Yet this structure was built hundreds of years before the Inca Empire, who taught them these techniques. How did they move stones larger than modern trucks? Theories include molten stone softening, sound-based levitation, and lost engineering methods, but science has no concrete answer. In Greece, the Antikythera mechanism leaves scientists stunned. Found in a shipwreck and dating back over 2,000 years. It is essentially an ancient computer gear's dials, and mechanisms so advanced they match the complexity of 18th century clocks. It could predict eclipses, planetary movements, lunar cycles, and even athletic events. No other device like it is found in the ancient world. It appears out of nowhere, far ahead of its time. Who created it? Was it a lost invention from a forgotten scientific culture? And why did the knowledge disappear afterward? Across the world in Japan, beneath the waters of Yonaguni Island, lies a massive underwater stone structure resembling pyramids, terraces, and staircases. Some believe it is a natural rock formation. Others argue it's too symmetrical, too intentional. If it is a man-made structure, it may date back to the last ice age when sea levels were far lower, but that would place its origin more than 10,000 years ago, long before any known civilization existed. If true, it suggests humanity was building monumental architecture long before history records. On the remote Easter Island, giant stone heads called moai stand guard across the land. Some weigh more than 70 tons. How the Rapa Nui people carved, transported and raised these statues remains a puzzle. But a deeper mystery lies underground. Many of the moai have full bodies buried under the earth, decorated with intricate glyphs. Why were they buried? And why did the Rapa Nui suddenly stop building them and abandon their society? No one knows. Even the desert hides secrets. The ancient city of Petra, carved directly into glowing red rock, contains structures with perfect symmetry and water systems so advanced they rival modern engineering. But Petra's origins remain uncertain. No one knows exactly how such architectural mastery appeared in the desert, seemingly out of nowhere. Even more mysterious are the numerous sealed chambers hidden behind its walls, never opened, never explored, possibly containing untold secrets. One of the oldest mysteries sits in Bolivia, a site called Pumapunku. Here, stone blocks are cut with perfect right angles, laser-like precision, and smooth drill holes. Some stones have grooves carved so accurately they resemble machine-cut pieces. The stones themselves are made of red sandstone and andesite materials extremely difficult to shape. According to local legend, Pumapunku was created in a single night by gods descending from the sky. Scientists dismiss the myth but cannot fully explain the technology behind the construction. And then there are the mysteries of language. Ancient scripts no one can read. The Indus Valley script, Linear A from Crete, the Rongorongo texts of Easter Island, thousands of symbols, perfectly carved or written on tablets and stones, yet still undeciphered. These lost languages are keys to forgotten civilizations, but without understanding them, entire histories remain silent. Every discovery answers one question and raises 10 more. Maybe ancient civilizations knew more than we think. Maybe they learned from sources lost to time, or maybe history is far older and more complex than our textbooks admit. Science continues, searching, digging, scanning, and analyzing, but some mysteries refuse to speak. They wait, they challenge us, and they remind us that despite all our progress, the ancient world still holds secrets beyond our reach. Thanks for watching, and if you love exploring the unknown, don't forget to subscribe.